So that was it for the shampoo, conditioner, mask. Let's talk about leave-in products now. The first is the Ashba leave-in conditioner. When I properly learned how to take care of curly hair, this is the first product I had invested in, and I found it quite expensive back in the day because I had just started my job, I did not have a lot of money to just spend on expensive products. But since that was my priority, I loved spending money on expensive makeup, hair care. I just went for it. This cost 1099 rupees. Another thing about Ashba is that, very similar to Fix My Curls, they have really nice, nourishing, healthy ingredients for the health of your hair. So if you're worried about any leave-in conditioner spoiling your hair because you're leaving it in, first of all, remove that idea from your head. ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता unless you use really bad quality leave-ins. If you're using very cheap quality leave-ins which has a lot of harmful chemicals, that could be damaging, okay? But if you choose to apply good quality, and that doesn't necessarily mean you have to use expensive products only, but there's some kind of cap, you can't just expect a 50 rupees leave-in cream. I don't even know if you get a 50 rupees leave-in cream. I just hope you understood what I'm saying. Like, there's a cap, okay? Like 400, 500 is a good enough amount to go for. And if you have the budget, you can definitely spend 1000, 1500 or 2000 rupees on a leave-in product if you have the budget. After the 3000, 4000 mark, right, afterwards the money is all for the brand name you're paying. It's not really for the ingredients. For the ingredients, there's a cap, okay? If you're just buying a product for 10,000 rupees, of course they would have the best quality ingredients, but at the same time you're also paying for the brand. So that's how high-end brands work. So Ashba, like, I wouldn't say it's a high-end brand, but it's a very good quality mid-range kind of a brand. When I started using a leave-in conditioner, so this was the first one, as I mentioned earlier, ever since I started using it, I noticed the health of my hair, my breakage, and the dryness, the frizziness, everything reduced. And that's when I understood the importance of a leave-in conditioner, because it impacts your hair health in a major way. And also my split ends reduced after that. So a leave-in conditioner is a must-have in your hair routine, and this one is one of my favorites. The only thing is that it is very heavy. Ashba products are mainly designed for very coarse hair, 3B, 3C, very dry, very frizzy hair. So if you have very coarse hair which is in need of moisture, then you're going to love this. But if you have fine hair, or if you have wavy hair which easily gets weighed down, and if you still end up going for this, then take very little quantity because it easily weighs your hair down since it's thick. With my hair it works, but I have to be careful with the quantity. If I apply too much of it, it weighs my hair down. My next recommendation is the Cantu Avocado Hydrating Curl Activator. This costs rupees 1500 in India. Technically, this is not a very expensive brand where it's made, but because of the import duties and everything, it's expensive in India. I still wanted to fit it in the expensive category because India mein to expensive hi hai na. And I find it quite similar to the Ashba leave-in conditioner. It moisturizes your hair really nicely. My hair feels extremely soft every time I use it. Again, I don't need a lot of quantity with this because it's quite thick. It can weigh my hair down if I use a lot of it, but if you have coarse, thick hair, you're going to love this. Even if you have fine hair, you can go for this. You need very little quantity. I had mentioned this product in the video I made some months back about what I would purchase first if I lost all my hair care products, because the quantity is a lot, okay? You're getting 355 ml, and since I need just a little quantity of this can last a really long time for me. I've been using it since last Diwali, and it's still not over. I mean, I of course have too many products to test out, but still, that's why I find it worth for the price. Next leave-in conditioner recommendation I have for you is by Redken, again from the same range of shampoo and conditioner which I showed. This is the acidic bonding concentrate leave-in treatment. This is leave-in conditioner which also works as a treatment to repair your bonds and to repair your damaged hair. If you have curly hair, you can definitely use it. It gives me amazing definition every time I use it for my curly hair, but I mainly use it when I blow dry my hair straight. So when I straighten my hair, of course I don't skip leave-in because otherwise my hair will look very frizzy and dry. So to get a smooth look, I use a leave-in, and this is my favorite leave-ins to be used before I blow dry. It just makes my hair really soft, really silky, and it makes the blow dry process really easy also. This costs rupees 1800. Even if you have straight hair, if you heat style a lot, you can definitely consider this. This does not weigh your hair down as such, but of course don't use too much quantity of it. Little bit goes a long way. And yeah, one of my favorite heat styling pre blow dry products. Like you can use it as a blow dry cream. My next favorite product is the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother. So this is a leave-in conditioner and I love to use it when I blow dry my hair straight. So these two are my go-to products when it comes to heat styling my hair. It just makes my hair very soft. If you're looking for an affordable version of this, then go for the L'Oreal Paris Dream Length ka leave-in cream. That is like a dupe for this. You can go for that if you're on a budget. But if you can go for it, Olaplex is an amazing brand. They also have this patented technology which will repair your bonds. If you're looking for that, then go for the number 3. Not for other products because they are mostly styling products. And this one costs rupees, I believe 3,000. Price is not written on it, but in India, it's about 3,000, 3,500 somewhat. थोड़ा सा ही बचा है. Again, I'm saving it. बहुत कम quantity है, just 100 ml, so it's quite expensive, but definitely worth it if you can afford it. So when I blow dry my hair, I mostly mix a leave-in conditioner and a serum, and I personally love the combination of number 6 and number 7. This is the bonding oil, a serum, you can say. You can call it a serum. It's not for your scalp. And I love the combination of this. I'll be talking about it in a while. This is one of the best blow dry creams, like a heat styling product available. You can also use it if you're wearing your hair naturally curly. It also works really well for that. I have one more curl cream recommendation for you. This is by Booklem. Booklem is a very expensive brand, at least in India. So I had received this Booklem products in PR, and that time they had recently launched in India on Nykaa. But now that I checked, it's not available anymore on Nykaa. I don't know if it's there in India anymore, not sure. But this is a UK brand, so if you have any relative going to UK, you can definitely get your hands on this. If you yourself are traveling to UK, this is a really nice brand. I find it a dupe of Ashba. I mean, I wouldn't call it a dupe because it is more expensive than Ashba, but this brand is, especially this leave-in cream and the gel, they are very similar to the Ashba products. They are very high quality, they make your hair look good, and it comes in a huge quantity. This is 300 ml. Again, gonna last you for a really long time. Next, I do have some gel recommendations also. First is the Ashba, of course. I mean, I would never stop loving this gel. This is like my first love and it never fails me. Works perfect in humidity, makes my hair look really good. Today I've used it. By the way, I just filmed my styling routine for this year. It's coming up next week, so stay tuned for it. It works really well with curl creams and it's also not drying. You know how some gels can be drying for your hair, and it makes my curls last for a really long time. And this costs rupees 1,200. By the way, this is my first ever hair gel. As I mentioned some time back, when I had got the Ashba leave-in conditioner, I had got the gel also along with it. That time Ashba used to have only 2 products, leave-in conditioner and gel, and I had got both of them. And in the first use itself, my hair looked so good, and they didn't look that defined because I wasn't used to styling my hair, right? I had applied too much quantity, but my hair felt really soft. It did not look frizzy. Next gel recommendation I have is by Curls. This brand name is only Curls. This is not an Indian brand. It costs rupees 1357 since it's not from India because of the import duties and everything. If you're wondering where to get international curly hair products in India, then check out nynm.in. I do have an affiliate code with them, Madhushri. You can use that to get some discount. This is not sponsored, but I had got this in PR. I liked this with the combination of the Cantu one. They both work really well together. I mean, you don't have to get the same combination. I just shared what works for me personally. This is one of the strongest gels I have tried. My curls last for days when I use it. Next, I have 2 gel recommendations by Booklem. They have 2 gels. One is the curl defining gel. One is the super hold styler. So if you're looking for more like a moisturizing gel, and if you're not looking for a gel which will give you like extreme level of definition, you just want like a soft hold, then go for this gel. This is similar to the Ashba one, but this does not give a very strong hold, I would say. It's more like a medium hold gel. You can build it up for a stronger hold, but mostly this is a medium hold gel. This is quite moisturizing. If you are looking for a very strong hold gel which will give you like the most amount of definition, then go for the Super Hold Styler. It says exactly what it does. This is a Super Hold Styler. This is, I think, the strongest gel I have. I've used a combination of these two gels, like to layer the gels, and I got the most amount of definition I've ever got in my life. I've made that video. I'll link it here. It's again very expensive. Price is not written. I don't even know whether you get this brand in India anymore. It used to be there on Nykaa, but not there anymore. I believe it was more than 2000, but just check. Next, let's talk about oils. This is the Kama Ayurveda Bringadi Thailam. This is technically below 1000, but the bigger size is much more expensive. I have the small size, but this oil is definitely worth it if you're having hair fall issues, you know, because of stress. If you're looking for a really nice massage oil, if you're looking for an Ayurvedic treatment oil, then this oil is a really great option. I just love Kama Ayurveda brand in general. It just gives a very luxurious Ayurvedic experience. Now, I don't want to gatekeep, okay? If you're looking for a good hair oil for your hair fall or hair thinning issues, Bringraj oil is really good for that, right? But if you don't have the budget, you can definitely get any Bringraj oil from your pharmacy. In college, I had used a Bringraj oil from pharmacy and I had got it for around 60 rupees or 50 rupees, I don't remember. But that oil had really worked well on my hair. You can definitely go for that if you're on a budget. But if you can afford slightly more expensive products, if you love using good quality, high-end, luxurious brands, then Kama Ayurveda will give you a really nice experience. Iska smell is not the most pleasant. I mean, I don't mind it, but my husband hates the smell of this. This is quite strong, right? It's like Ayurvedic herbs and everything. I've made many videos on this oil. You can check it out if you want like a detailed review. Next, I have a hair and scalp oil by Anomaly. This cost rupees 1000. Exactly 1000. This I received in PR some months back, and this is a very lightweight oil. I mean, it just feels like water. Okay, I'll just show you the texture of एकदम ऐसे पानी जैसी consistency है इसकी. Okay, and it's very lightweight. Like ऐसे it feels like water only, and it soon gets absorbed. Dekho, it got absorbed a little bit in my hands also, and it does not make your hair feel greasy, but it gives a really nice shine. If you're looking for a very lightweight oil to be used on a regular basis, like you can use this oil every day, you know, just to refresh your hair, just to add some shine. You can use it for your scalp to moisturize it. This has almond and rosehip oil mixed. Overall, very moisturizing, nice, lightweight oil, nice to have. Next is a hair serum. This is the Moroccan oil treatment. So I recently ordered it. It's been my wish list since forever. I've seen so many international influencers using it, and I have seen some of them using it for their scalp. So I thought it's like an oil to be used as a treatment. Like I thought I would apply it on my scalp and then I would wash it. But when I read the ingredients, the first ingredient itself was silicone. So this is not for your scalp. This is a hair serum. I don't know why they call it treatment oil when it's a hair serum. But anyway, I just loved the smell of it. It smelled like jasmine. This was very lightweight, but it also moisturized my hair really well. It added a nice shine, and I recently got it, so I'm yet to use it for heat styling. You know, when I blow dry my hair straight, I'm sure I'm gonna love the result when I use it with that. But I'm yet to use it. I'll update you guys on that. But I definitely see myself using it a lot. Quantity बहुत कम है. It's just 25 ml. I got the small size because I'm not able to finish products since I have too many of them, right? The big size didn't make sense. That's why I went for the smaller one. इतना भी छोटा I was not expecting. It's like too छोटू, but and also the packaging is annoying. Like it doesn't have a pump or anything. You have to like literally pour it, which is a little bit messy and scary. But I love the smell of it and the finish of it, and I can't wait to use it for heat styling. Next, oil or serum. Like this is a serum, I would say, because this has silicones again. It's by Olaplex. It's the number 7 bonding oil. This also protects your hair against heat. Most of the serums do protect your hair against heat, so perfect if you're going to heat style your hair, to be applied on damp hair. You can also apply it after you're done heat styling for a nice final touch, for a nice shine, to hydrate your hair further. Such serums I also love to use when I wear my hair natural. So in between my wash days, if my hair is feeling dull or dry, then I just add a few drops of it. I apply on my hair lengths and it just gives me a really nice shine. It also moisturizes my hair. So I love using serums for this purpose. I also use lightweight oils sometimes, really depends on my mood. But this is one of my favorite oils for heat styling. So if you're looking for for a heat protectant, serum is a really good choice because it's also going to moisturize your hair. It's going to add a nice shine along with heat protection. But I personally love to add a heat protection spray also, just for added heat protection. For that, one of my favorite heat protection sprays is by Sebastian Trilliant. This is the thermal protection and shimmer complex. It has this tiny shimmer particles and it adds a really nice shine to the hair. If you're going to use a hair straightener afterwards, and if you want a very salon like smooth finish, then this heat protection spray does help with that. And this is quite expensive. This is 1950 rupees and it smells also really nice. It has like a musk melon pineapple sort of a smell. It's a very natural smell, you know, it doesn't smell all chemically. Next, I want to talk about some treatment products which you can use to repair your hair bonds. So your hair bonds can be broken due to many reasons. It can be physical damage, you know, actually dry combing your hair, or you know, pulling your hair and rubbing your hair off the surface. So these are examples of physical damage. Your hair can also be chemically damaged if you're doing all these keratin treatments and all these chemical treatments, then that's chemically damaging your hair. It can also be heat damage if you use a lot of heat. If you're looking for a product which will repair all kinds of damage and it will reverse that damage for your hair lengths, then you need to use bond building treatments. So I have two recommendations for it, Olaplex and K18. So Olaplex number 3, this was like my first bond building treatment. I have made a separate video on how to use this, so please do check it out if you are looking for more information. For very damaged hair, please include something like this. You will see a difference in one use itself. If your hair is healthy, then you might not notice a huge difference because your hair is already healthy, right? Like, what are you expecting? I have finished like 2-3 bottles of Olaplex already. I have this Chotu sample size which I had got for free. Another bond building treatment is K18. I don't have K18. I'm going to buy it next because Olaplex bahut use kar liya. I just really want to try K18. I have heard from a lot of people that K18 works really well for curly hair especially. I have used K18 only once in a salon. After coloring the hair, usually hair बहुत रफ हो जाते हैं, right? So since she had used K18, I did not face any roughness, any damage or any dryness as such. My hair still felt healthy. So that definitely was the K18. So I can't wait to get it for my own self and use it more often because I want like the healthiest hair possible. So these were all the hair products. I also wanted to talk about some expensive hair tools which I have. The first hair tool would be the Tangle Teezer wet brush. I have some hair stuck on it, so please don't mind it. This is one of the best investments you can do, especially if you have curly hair, because we brush our hair when it's wet, right? And it's extremely important to use a gentle brush when wet combing because your hair can break very easily when they are wet. Don't use a very stiff comb. Use a brush like this which is bendy. Can you see this bristles bend really easily? So they glide through your hair very easily, reducing your breakage. Tangle Teezer is quite a well-known brand, so you can definitely try their brushes. Next is a hair dryer. This is the Dyson Supersonic. Ever since I have got it, I have not stopped using it. It's the most powerful hair dryer, you can say. Dyson is the Apple of hair dryers, you guys. This is the best quality hair dryer. People can argue with me, but I have not really used so many hair dryers to compare, right? But for me, Dyson would always be number one unless I use a better hair dryer. I don't know. This is really expensive, you guys. If you really have the budget, if you want to invest in a really good hair dryer which will minimize your damage, because you're paying for the technology here, okay? You're also paying for the brand name Dyson because they invest a lot in marketing, so that's why they charge a lot of money, but you're also paying for the technology. Dyson constantly measures the heat every second, so it never overheats. You know, some cheap hair dryers, they can overheat and that can result in damage. This does not overheat. It's just gonna maintain the same temperature which you set. This is one of the best investments I made till now. I do have the Dyson Airwrap also, but I wanted Supersonic especially for the diffuser attachment. I had tried the silicone diffusers for the Airwrap. It didn't work for me. And they have actually launched the diffuser for the Dyson Airwrap now. It's not yet available in India, but they have finally launched it, which is a good thing. Still, Supersonic is much more powerful than the Airwrap. If you compare the airflow and everything, Airwrap ka is thoda thoda weaker compared to Supersonic. I do get many brand collaborations for hair dryers, and I have not yet said yes to any of them because in my mind I know that I'm not going to use anything else other than Dyson. But if you want me to try out more affordable options for you guys, I'll definitely try them out. I can take those collaborations, I can test it out for you and then go back to my Supersonic. I mean, of course, yeah, like if I'm having a really good quality hair dryer at home which is expensive, why would I leave that and use a cheap hair dryer, right? I mean, I can test it for you, but for a regular use, I don't think I'm gonna stop using Supersonic. So that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every Saturday and I will see you in my next video. Bye.